fiddling around with my stuff again, you know. Sooner or later this will be nice compost. And even when I go out there and take cuttings off that rubber plant, and I cut off a lot of leaves. That's what I'm cutting up in here, and it's smaller pieces. Helps it compost down a lot faster when it's smaller pieces. And for some of you, it will be a waste of time. For some of you, you can afford to go down to one of your local big box stores like Lowe's or Home Depot and just buy you a bag of compost. Well, that's great if you can afford it, but I can't afford it. So I have to make my compost. I have to make my compost. And I don't have a day job to go to. So I can spend the time to do this. Actually, you don't have to cut them in smaller pieces, but when you cut this stuff in smaller pieces and chunks and stuff, it decomposes a lot faster. And that's why I do this. And actually, I used to never pay much attention to how much compostable stuff goes through the household every week. But you'd be amazed. Even the cardboard and paper. Now, I mix some cardboard and paper with this stuff. Cause see, when you let this stuff dry, when it goes big, it doesn't have as many edges and stuff that gets exposed to the decomposing. I probably ain't putting my words right, but Dauber's not known for his smooth talking ways. I would love. Now, like, take Mike Kincaid. He's got a channel. He's on track with everything. He knows his stuff. I love watching him. And I've learned a lot from him. I may run a piece of his video on one of my videos one time. He's really good. And then the lady that she's, I think it's Plant Pinteria or something like that. I love watching her. Nice lady. Easy on the eyes. I'm sure at some point, you know what, I'm gonna have to go ahead and take this one around to the back. But she's a nice lady. Nice lady. Well, I don't know if she's a nice lady or not. You know, but I mean, I enjoy watching her, you know, with the different things about how she does things and everything. And I've learned a lot from her. I got to rub my eye. I've learned a lot from her. But her and Mike Kincaid is my two favorite plant people. Mike made me, showed me the right way to do rose cuttings. And I got proof of that right over there. I've got several. I couldn't figure out some stuff why some of my rose cuttings were turning black. Well, he showed me about, you know, when you're doing them rose cutting and stuff, spray them ends you're going to root in a fungicide, because most of the time when your rose cuttings stems turn black and stuff like that, it's the fungus that gets them. And sure enough, I tried that, and I didn't have, that last batch I didn't have no black stems. They all, matter of fact, I had 100% success on those. There was 6 of those I tried, and I had 100% success. Somebody gave my daughter a bouquet of roses for Valentine's Day, and I told her to save them stems, because you can root them stems, them rose cutting stems like that for long stem roses. And I wound up with about 15 cuttings, and I didn't spray none of them with the fungicide. And boy, I'm telling you what, every one of them died, well, they turned black, got that fungus and just died on me. Every one of them. And there were some beautiful roses in there I was trying to root. Every one of them. Yeah, I think it's time to take this one around the back and start on another bucket. And I think I've got pack of compost accelerator. I've got one more bag in there, and I'm gonna put that on this. Yep, let me go over and get that right quick. I'm putting this accelerator on here. That helps, puts a lot of stuff in there. I like using it occasionally, but well, shoot, I still got some here I need to. I still got some here I need to cut. All right. But there's so much stuff that you can, if you're like me, if you're on a shoestring budget, I mean, and you don't have much finances to work with, there's ways to get stuff. And what I really love about plants was you don't have to buy a whole lot of plants and start raising them and stuff. I mean, you can always do seeds. Don't let nothing go to waste. And I don't know what happened here. This one's gonna make it. But this one here, not gonna make it. Now, this one's not gonna make it. I watch this stuff close. And I don't know what. Let's make a little dirt on that. Okay, that end has rotted. I'll still maybe be able to save this. Now I've got some new growth. Cut them up. I'm gonna put this back in the dirt, cause see, it's got a new sprout there. Now this is them pothos, but this is the big ones that makes the big leaves. I'm gonna stick it down in there like so. And see if it'll take off. Now I got that one there that's doing okay. Got that one there that's doing okay. And these, well, that's another pastas, different kind. It's what is it called? I don't have my glasses. Maybe I can see it. It's some kind of a something gourd. That don't mean it's a gourd, but it's, I got 2 of those. They're coming along pretty good. But there's my Mike Kincaid, the ones I did the way Mike Kincaid did, and they're coming along very, very well. But the thing about plants that I really like, you only need a couple. If you see something you like when you don't have one and you want to start one, go buy one. But that'll be the last one you have to buy. If you do everything the way you're supposed to do it. It's the last one now. I mean, look at all the Lisa Kleckner sent me a gardenia plant, and right there I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 gardenias right there that I took cuttings off of that plant that Lisa sent me, and I've got 7 started there, but I've probably got twice that. I've got more sitting around, some out back and stuff. And these here, these all came off of 1 rose bush. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5. I've got 5 right there that come off of that 1 rose bush. And the other rose bushes out there that I took the cuttings off of. But you only have to get the 1 plant, and you can either harvest seeds from it, or you can take cuttings from it. This pothos right here with the big leaves is pothos, some kind of monstrous thing it's called. I took a cutting. I seen one growing up a tree, and I asked the lady that lived there, I said, you mind if I get a cutting off of that? And no, she didn't. So I got a couple, and you just see me, I might have bought right here it is. This, and I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but this one's doing good. This one's doing good. But that's the trick. Now what's in there right there? What is, oh shoot, that's, you know what, I don't even know why I'm fooling with these things. They're those Mexican tulips. I got to find out how you propagate these hostas. That's spelled H-O-S-T-A. I was pronouncing it hostas, but Lisa sent me a thing and said it's hostas. Hosta. But all kind of plants interest me and stuff, you know. I don't particularly like these wandering Jews, but I put some in here from off of that plant there. That really needs to be in the yard, because that thing can really spread out. And look at this cactus right here. See that cactus over there? That's got 2 new sprouts on it. Now that's a piece of cactus that was laying out there in the street where this big cactus was at, and I picked those up. And I got those. And I got This piece here was just one leaf laying on the ground that had fell off the main cactus. And it was actually in the street, 'cause it was a huge cactus. And there I've got, well, you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 new things come out on that. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see some more coming out. But a lot of these plants was free. Same thing with them cordyline over there, or Hawaiian tie plants, some people call them. I got 2 there. I actually had 3 cuttings. 2 made it, and 1 didn't. So I've got a lot of stuff, you know, that I don't have anything in. But I love playing with this stuff, and mainly because I got the time. I got the time, and I'm not sure. This here is in the elephant ear family, and I forget what it's called. But it's just kind of, it's not dormant, but it's not doing anything. And there's some azalea cuttings that I got off of azalea bush somewhere. And here, this is a big cutting. Now look, it's growing roots. This is a big cutting, and look at them new sprouts on there. So that's coming along. And then I've got another one that's got 3 sprouts on it, and look at them roots. Who would have thought? Hey baby, what are you doing? You won't go inside? You won't go inside? My friend from over there at the house that's painting, he just brought me 2 more buckets. They clean up real easy. Real easy. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave 1 bucket with no holes in case I need something to carry something in. There you go, 2 more buckets. You know, I don't have a lot of strength to push under that thing like that. So, I've kind of learned a little trick. I pull it on the shovel. And that works pretty good. I have to improvise, you know. Got under it that time a little bit. Now what I have to do when I'll have to go around the other side and drag all this excess back up in the pile. Whew. One, two, three, four, five. I got 6 buckets here, so I've got 10 buckets. Yeah, I've got enough to handle that pile easy. Now, what I'm gonna have to do is run to Family Dollar and I gotta watch them seed pods there. When they turn brown, I'm gonna pluck them. I will be harvesting amaryllis seeds. I just had some, these are all reds. You know, I wished I had some way to grind all that stuff up. That'd make great mulch. But it'd take a yard, one of them yard things, either electric powered or gasoline powered, that chops up little limbs and stuff. Cause this stuff, these things here, them edges right there are so, I could do that with my hand and just about cut my hand off. And that stuff, it's hard. I wonder if there's something you could do to make crafts out of it. Ouch. But there's a bunch of them in there. Maybe I ought to look that up on YouTube and see if anybody's making crafts out of palm fronds. Clyde, the man with the $5,000 lawnmower, he cut his yard yesterday. And he didn't say squat to me about did I want him to cut my yard. No thank you, Clyde, I don't want you to cut my yard. I've noticed that these magnolia cones, they come apart pretty easy once they start to decompose. And I'm just wondering what kind of compost those would make. So I'm gonna start picking all the ones up that I can get to and see how they do. Anyhow, that's gonna be it for this video today, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya. I'm gonna pick up some pine. They're not pine cones, they're magnolia cones, but they're all over the place, so I'm gonna start saving them. Take me a bucket around. Alright guys, this is gonna be the end of this video. I'm in the process. I got a total of 8 buckets from these people next door, the painters. And they were throwing the lids in the dumpster over there, so I just went over there and got them. And they're easy to clean up. And this is the worst one. Now this is the outside paint, but it comes off. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fill this thing up with water, let it set overnight. And it'll be softer. It'll be softer. So I'll just fill it up. Anyway, at the end of this video today, hope you find something about it that's interesting. Anyway, folks, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. And I will see you in the next one. Enjoyed my live stream last night. Right now. I wonder if did I sign off already? I'll see you in the next one, folks.